Hey guys, welcome back. Today we're gonna clean it up, take a look at it more in depth. In the last episode there, you saw me and Kyle got it running. Well, between then and now, I fixed the throttle cable a little bit, put some gas in her, and check this out. Oh, come on. It was just running. And then take it out for a boost. What do you think? See you guys in like 2 minutes. Alright guys, I got the back door open. Had it running for a bit. As you can see, it's pretty, it's shooting. Looks like the crankcase seals are gone, or the rings are gone, or both. So I'm going to replace both, but see if we can at least get a little bit of a ride out of it quick before we start tearing up the motor. It's colder than hell out. Come on. Oh, then what's the start now? There we go. Here we go. Well, folks, she ain't in well enough to get out of first gear, but she's running under her own power, and that's what's important. Now, can tear it apart and fix it, and make it run better. So I'm gonna turn it around, get the door closed, get the heat back on in here, and then we're gonna start getting even closer to look at what's going on there with the motor. Transmission area, so stay tuned. Alright, and we're back. First off, I'd like to thank my little human Haley for trying her best to film for me. Like I said, I don't have a tripod or anything, so I use my little human as a tripod. What else are they there for, right? So, yeah, let's see where we're at right now. Got the power barn off. Brought her back around. Here, let me zoom out. This phone is all screwy when it comes to zoom, so I don't hold Haley accountable for what happened with the zoom. But as you guys can see, we got quite the nasty mess happening here. Quite the mess happening here. So, it looks like my oil pump's leaking. Which Yeah, I could disconnect the oil pump. Probably make this thing run a million times better. But see how we're doing for oil, because like look at this, like, and she's dripping from somewhere down below. So I think we may have the case maybe. Ooh. Yeah, she's way lower than she was. Way low. As you can see. Where does that go? Okay, that one goes around. Sorry, folks. Like I said, it's been like 10, 15 years since there goes into there. And then down into there. And the brake works off of... Oh, this is a brake lever right there. It's leaking off the brake lever and dripping down. Okay, I see. It's coming out of the top there. See that? I was wondering where this guy went. I was like, but the main hose is down there. So, okay, I see. We got the fuel. What is that? Fuel pump down there? No. Maybe. Right down there? Let me zoom in. Yeah, right there. What is that, guys? Is that a fuel pump? I don't know. Looks like it's missing something if it is. You see that? Huh. Crazy. Well, like I said, we're gonna go over this. Growing up, I'm gonna start talking about this thing. How about let's start talking about some history about this trike. Growing up, I wasn't allowed to touch it, like mechanically. Not that I didn't know how, but Grandpa was the type of guy where we'll get somebody who has a shop or whatever to do it. That way, if they fuck up, you know, it's warranted, right? Sorry, I'm just having a cold snack here after I rode. So, yeah, after I rode. I won't have a cold snack before I ride or during riding. So, yeah, it's down for the night, so have a cold snack. But yeah, we were never allowed to work on our stuff. Like, Grandpa didn't even work on his own stuff. We always sent it out. It's pretty clean, actually, man. That's really fucking clean. Just have to wipe her down, eh? Like, it'll look brand new. So, but no, we were never allowed to work on it, so we always sent it out. It always come back the same, I guess you could say, for light of a better term. Like, you can see the exhaust broke at some point, and it was booger welded. So, which I wouldn't mind finding an exhaust for this thing. So if anybody knows where to find something, that'd be cool as hell. I'd love to get an exhaust for this. Like that'd be so cool to find. Maybe a better intake. So we'll do some tuning on it. We'll make it original with a little bit of tunage. But anyways, like, yeah, the history on it. Yeah, well, none of us were allowed to work on it, so this is all going to be new for me. All new. Taking this one apart. I've worked on these before, but when they're yours and they mean something to you, you know what I mean? They're a little bit more sentimental. So as you can see, I tried getting that air boot back on there, but it's so fucked. It is so fucked. I'll have to figure that out. So I might just end up making something to put in there and running like a uni filter or something with it off of a tube. So we'll see. I'm gonna be redoing the spark plug, putting a brand new spark plug on, maybe a new coil. So we're gonna get all this wiring here tightened up, fixed up. As you guys can see, my farmer fix that I did for this throttle here. Oh, let me get in there. You can see that. I just tied the wire around the fucking thing. That's all I did. And it's a lot stronger than the solder. For real, it is. It's a lot stronger. So, yeah, I'm gonna wipe all this down. As you can see, I've already started some of it. I've got the Windex out. I wouldn't mind, actually I should maybe email that guy, that rapper Little Windex, and see if I can actually use some of his music when I clean this up, because I'm a big fan of his. Not gonna lie. So, yeah, I can pull the motor out. Looks like fairly simple. But, because yeah, it looks like the motor and all, the rear end and everything are all this kind of one piece on this, I think. No, it's, I lied. I can drop the motor. So, yeah. It's gonna be fucking awesome. But, you guys want to hear the story about the headlight? Alright, let me tell you guys a story about this headlight. It was Easter or something like that, I think, or fall or Thanksgiving or something maybe. It was either Easter or Thanksgiving, because we had it was Thanksgiving, because we had the combines out in the yard still. We were out at the farm, and my sister decided that she wanted to take the trike for a ride. Well, she did. She took it for a ride, all right, folks. She took it for a ride right into the front of the header of the combine. That's what did this damage. This little chunk here in the fender, and all this. That chunk crack there. That guy there. Busted this all out. What the fuck? Yeah, she did all that. So, be very, very careful, folks. Do not let inexperienced riders ride. We all know that. Like, to be fair, she rode on this thing with me for a lot. That was her first time ever actually riding it herself, and she was more concerned about shifting it. When it's automatic clutch, you don't have to worry about shifting it. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, ooh, there's some chunkies here in the fender. A bunch of stuff we're gonna have to do to it, clean it up real good. We're gonna get all this polished. We're gonna make it look brand new, folks, and sound just mean. So, because it's in really good shape. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Do you think I scored for $100? You guys think I scored for $100 Canadian? Comment down below. I'd love to hear it. Like, it runs, it drives. The memories are worth way more than that. I would have traded. I would have sold that if I had to. If this was like, you know, a couple grand or whatever, and I needed the money quick to sell it because like, or it was going to be sold to somebody out of the family or crushed or scrapped or whatever, I'd sell that thing in a heartbeat to save this. And you guys know how much I love my fucking Tahoe. Like, I love that truck. But this came first. And it's just, I'm loyal like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm loyal. So, with that, I'm going to turn the camera off for a bit. I'm going to clean all this stuff up. And then we'll see what it looks like when I'm done. And then at the end, we'll talk about this guy here. I'll let you guys know where I'm at with this so far. Stay tuned. Love you guys. Well, guys, I don't know about you, but I think that looks a hell of a lot better, hey? Took the old cheap poker to the risers, got them all nice and done. Cleaned up the chrome as best I can. For now, like I said, we're going to get it all re-chromed. Did the dash here. This is not on right, and I'll show you guys why in a minute. But got the dash, like I said, I'm going to repaint it. The front end here. Now, I found some damage actually from my sister. Let me zoom out. Okay. Like this screw hole was all fucked and twisted, but I got it out, so I can fix that. I'm gonna probably need a new light bezel. Let me get this bolt out of here. Alright, so take that off. But as you can see, this here, it's not cracked, right? The welds aren't fucked. So that's solid. The light bucket is fine. So I just need to get the outer, this here. Where did I put it? Where did I put it? You guys probably see it and you're laughing at me because you're like, I see it. There. Yeah. Ouchie. So I need to get a new one of these, which, thank Christ, it's just this guy. Ooh, and the middle piece. Okay, it's 2 pieces. Okay, whatever. So I just need to get that guy. I noticed here, I don't know if you guys can see it, but when she hit, she bent this up, which correlates with this damage right here. See? It fucking boomed her. But something else happened. I'll show you guys here. I didn't notice this after all these years until now. I'm sitting on the bars. You notice that? They're straight, like they're lined up. But did you notice that they're pushed back on this side? It's like bent. So it looks to me like when it hit, it bent here and it bent the bars. So probably gonna get a new set of handlebars for it. But I've never had an issue. So until then, I'm just gonna ride it. Just ride it like this. So yeah. Isn't that weird? And it's not the pad. But doesn't it look so much better with the chrome? Oh, look at that chrome. Looks brand new. Like this thing's gonna clean up so nice. So nice. And I got a little bit of wiring in here for the headlight. Let me zoom in. Yep. I believe that's the ground and this is the power. So I'll end up clean all this up, get it working better, working right, and have a light on this thing. But before I can do any of that, we got this guy here to fucking finish. Now, like I said at the beginning, or a little bit ago there, that we'll be talking about this here at the end of the video. Well, there's not much else to do to this thing, but give it one last start before the end of the video. But otherwise, where are we at with the 5.3 LS swap here, guys? Well, needs the sensors for the knock plugs, which ain't a big deal. I don't know, am I supposed to RTV those in? I'm not sure, so whatever. Tomorrow or the next day for me, the bracketry for this floppy cocker is supposed to be here. The steam port stuff is supposed to be here, and other than that, really just waiting on the wiring, which Buddy said he'd help me do it, and if he flakes, that's the end of that shit. I'm fucking had it with this guy. He's always doing this shit. So, and he owns a business, so would you like to find out what his business name is? So you can save yourself the fucking trouble? We'll see. I don't give a shit. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm at. And the exhaust. and getting the header bolts, which I haven't gone to the city yet to do that. So, but that's pretty much where I'm at with this. Just need a couple last little touches here. Just those bolts or the sensors, bracket, the wiring. Oh, and fuel lines. I gotta do those fuel lines. And that's then she's ready to make some noise, folks. So she's ready to make some noise. I just hope that buddy doesn't grease me. But if he does, you'll find out about it. And yeah. He'll be fucking into that shit, I tell you that much. So, because you just don't fucking play with people like that, especially people you've known for a long time. And locals, you don't fucking grease them, man. You don't. Especially when it's a paying job. You gotta be some lazy fucking bitch. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm gonna say. But, as you can see with us, we ain't no lazy fucking bitches around here. We get work done. Even with raising our kids. So, it's what you do in life, folks. So, what should we say? Should we see if we can fire this thing up? I don't know if it will. But let's see. Oh. Turn the choke off, maybe? Come on. No. Having issues with the throttle, maybe? Let's see. No. I don't think she wants to start now, folks. Gotta find that middle sweet spot there. She does that. She's old, right? Oh. Come on. Is it in gear, maybe? No? Huh. Weird. Well, we'll try it one more time here. No. No, she doesn't want to go. That's fine. That's fine. My shoulder can't handle more of that anyway, so. Alright guys, thank you so much for tuning in. I'll see you next video. God bless.